Minister, you are here. What plans do you have to ensure that the deaths of the initiates in the province are being kept going forward?
Thank you very much. The engagement today, which is a first leg, there is a follow-up engagement on the 8th of February and the last engagement on the 22nd of February, which will include a broader representatives, senior traditional leaders, and all sectors involved in the initiation, headmen and headwomen, about 1,400 people. That will be a last stage of concluding our preparations for the winter season as well as summer season. But we said, first step, let us meet Their Majesties, Okumkani, all of them, of Eastern Cape, because they are the custodians of culture, engage them, get their views and wisdom and guidance, something that has transpired as central. All the kings and the representatives of the kings agree that the traditional institutions, which is the kings, Okumkani, and the senior traditional leaders, headmen and headwomen, must take a central stage in the initiation culture. The second thing, which was also mentioned very clearly, was the role to be played by parents. Parents must not hand over their children and not make a follow-up on daily basis to see what is happening. Parents must be closer on daily basis to monitor up until the end of the initiation process. Thirdly, we have agreed that there must be a massive mobilization against false beliefs, like not drinking water. Because if the initiates don't drink water, they will eventually experience dehydration, which is a major cause of many deaths. It is unfortunate that over a period of 8 years, the number of deaths, it's very big, including the amputations. And the bigger number is accounted to dehydration. So now we agreed that this will be everybody's business to cascade information that it is not true and it is not part of initiation culture, that our children should not drink water during the initiation process. Fourthly, provision of resources from the local houses, provincial houses, and national house. There is a common feature that the government must be on board at all levels, because the NGOs are playing a bigger role in terms of providing resources. The government must consider the provision of resources so that monitoring can be effective. The headmen and headwomen, who are many in number, are not playing much role in monitoring because the resources are very limited. So now this is one point we will be taking away at the level of government in all spheres to see how do we maximize the resources in order to make the monitoring to be effective and go to zero death during the winter season. Fifthly, we agreed that there should be early planning. The boys who will participate in the initiation in winter, there should be early registration. All processes must be done on time and verify numbers. One, the king as well as the senior traditional leaders must play a role in approving the process, the demarcation of where the initiation schools are going to be. Children, there must be a consent signed by both the parent and the child that the child is going to participate in the initiation process. And this must be followed by the screening process so that all medical issues are cleared before a child participates in the initiation process. We are going to be finalizing in our next leg after the lunch, but so far this is what has transpired, and the Kings have clearly come out to say they want to be part of the process to stop the death of our young boys when they go to initiation, so that in winter season the target should be 0 death. And we are hopeful that once we have gone through the meeting on the 8th, where we will be meeting committees responsible for headmen and headwomen and the initiation schools, and the last leg on the 22nd of February, which will be a bigger meeting, about 1,400 people involved in the process, we will come up with a solid plan that will ensure that we do not experience recklessness during winter season, and indeed achieve 0 death that emanates from recklessness. Yes, we do understand there are medical issues which can happen even if a person is not in the initiation school, but we have highlighted all areas that results to death as a result of negligence, and our target is 0 death in the winter season.